What if the difference between you and a billionaire was not money or luck, which honestly, we can't deny that those are factors that help and are definitely unfair advantages. But what if the difference is the way you think every single morning? I have spent several weeks, if not months, of my life studying the habits of self-made billionaires throughout various books, news articles, browsing the internet, specifically of self-made women, Sara Blakely, Oprah Winfrey. To be able to gain that much money, you have to have been making such a large impact and filling such a large need. One of my favorite quotes is, "To make millions, you need to impact millions." I think it's very interesting to study their habits, their life, where they started, and how they ended up where they are today. And what I have found has changed the way I approach my work, my mindset, and my goals completely. Do not worry, these are completely realistic goals. They're definitely intentional, repeatable. They're habits that, like I said, will come across very simple. These are habits of every single self-made billionaire woman that I've come across, and not to be too specific to women in general, because I think this video also applies to men. Really just habits of billionaires in general. So if you're new here, welcome to the greenhouse. I thought it made sense to come outside for this portion of the video. I'm Jenna, and here we learn how to grow our dream lives, whatever that may mean to you. So if you're ambitious and curious to grow and learn in mindset, wellness, career, and finance, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, because this is the YouTube page just for you. If you have a topic that you would like me to research and post a video on, I would love to hear in the comments down below. As always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. It helps my channel a lot, and it also helps other individuals just like you be able to join and find the Greenhouse Club. Now, let's break down the 7 habits that I have found every single billionaire woman implements, and you can literally start applying these today. The biggest difference is perspective. Women like Oprah Winfrey and Sara Blakely do not ask themselves, what can I achieve this week? Instead, they say, where do I want to be in 10 years? And they work on planting the seeds for that today. They're not chasing quick wins or trends, and they definitely didn't do that to get to where they are today. They were nurturing their long-term impact the entire time. They had a vision and they were working towards it. So I challenge you to shift your perspective from urgency instead to legacy, and make one decision and incorporate one habit that really contributes to your future vision. And if you don't know what your future vision is, then that is step 1. You need to make it crystal clear to yourself, what exactly are you working towards, and what does success mean to you? Now, most of us protect our money more than we protect our energy and our time. Do you drive an extra 30 minutes to save a couple dollars on gas? I think specifically women in general have a lot of people-pleasing tendencies, myself included, that we are working through. But one thing that really distinguishes self-made billionaire women to the average individual is they protect their time and energy. The most important currency in life is not money, but your time. You cannot get time back. However, you can always make more money. I think it's really important to constantly remind yourself that life is short. So I think it's really important to protect your time and your energy. So relaying this to the habits of billionaires women, they design their life around clarity, focus, and intention. They are not saying yes to anything unless it's a hell yeah. Otherwise, they have better things that they would rather be putting their time towards. No to what drains them, yes to what energizes them. Do things that fill your cup and figure out what does that for you. I would recommend starting by just writing a list of your 10 favorite things that you love doing. If I had an unlimited amount of money, what would you do? A lot of them may be quite simple and things that you could actually incorporate into your everyday life. I love doing yoga. I feel amazing after doing yoga. That is something that if I were to become wealthy and have financial freedom, I would still be doing yoga every single morning. So I challenge you to audit your week, analyze what takes your energy away, what drains you, and figure out, is this something that you can actually replace with something else that energizes you? They invest in themselves first. I'm sure we've all heard that saying, put your air mask on first before you help someone else. It's as simple as that. Whether it's mentorship, therapy, or fitness, successful women treat personal development as a business expense, not a luxury. Even if it's a $20 book or a year course, the ROI on that investment compounds faster than any stock will. So I challenge you to create a growth budget. Try to add in to your monthly expenses money towards what we're calling business expenses. So it's as simple as setting aside a small percentage of your income for you, your learning, your health, and your mind. I would love to know in the comments down below what you plan on spending your growth budget on this year, or even looking into next year. Now, from my research, control can quietly become the ceiling of your success. Billionaire women delegate. They are extremely self-aware and realize that they cannot build an entire empire by themselves. And first of all, it is not humanly possible. Great things are accomplished with other people, and you need to obviously make sure that you surround yourself with the right people. And billionaire women don't just delegate because they're lazy or they have the advantage of having money to not do something themselves, but instead because they understand the leverage and the value of their time. They focus solely on the things only they can do and what they can do best, and they delegate the rest that someone else can do better. They are humble enough to realize that they are not the best at everything and someone else may be better at something than them. So I challenge you to evaluate your life and see if there's anything at this point that you can delegate. Maybe that means hiring a cleaning service every few months, simply asking for help, or just simplifying your routines and not making everything complicated. And I think it's important to realize you do not have to do it all to have it all. Let's go to the next one. I love this one because it involves really trusting yourself. They do not wait until they are ready. They take calculated risks and they trust themselves and they have faith in the process. And they know that no matter what happens, they will be able to handle it and move forward. Sara Blakely started a fashion brand with no fashion background. She saw a need in the industry and she went ahead and built a product for it without having the expertise initially. Oprah Winfrey launched her own network even when so many people were telling her that she was going to fail. You just have to filter out the haters. Someone is always going to tell you you are going to fail. However, I challenge you to remember that the individuals that are putting you down are never going to be people that are ahead of you. If someone is ahead of you, they will be cheering you on because they are already in a place of abundance. If someone is putting you down, they are not someone that I think you should take advice from. It's one thing to give constructive feedback. It's another thing to just be a hater and just say rude things with no evidence or experience themselves. If you wouldn't live a day in their shoes, don't worry about what they're saying. One of my favorite things to always remind myself if I get extra stressed or anxious about something, no matter what happens, I'll be able to handle it. I challenge you to replace "I'll start when I'm ready" with "I'll get ready by starting." You will learn as you go. You will learn as you gain experience. Billionaire women understand that connection is your currency. They don't simply collect business cards, they build relationships. And these relationships are rooted in value and authenticity. So I challenge you every week to reach out to one person that you admire and not to ask for something in return. That is definitely not the way to build authentic relationships. It's to genuinely connect and honestly try to offer some form of support. They stay curious and humble. No matter how successful these women have become, they never stop learning. They always ask questions, read constantly, and surround them with individuals who challenge them, not just simply conform to their own ideas. They have an open mind and they're willing to have a conversation about a topic with someone who may have a completely different perspective or opinion on it than them. So the big takeaway here is that you should never stop learning. Confidence is built by doing, and doing more is built by curiosity and the openness to explore and be a newbie at something. When you start something new, you're gonna suck at it, but to get better, it takes experience and it takes repetition. So make sure to stay a student for life, because that is honestly how you never stop growing. That is a huge reason why I built this YouTube community, the Greenhouse Club, because I personally love growing. I'm huge on self-development, and I wanted to share all of my research and all the time I spend on the side looking into all of these various topics and share it with everyone else, because I also think these are important conversations that we should all be having. And I also think it's fun to just have these open conversations and share knowledge with everyone. Maybe you have an idea yourself that you think I missed on this. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know. So that wraps up 7 habits of self-made billionaires. And honestly, the one that I will say has affected me the most by implementing is thinking long-term. When I stopped obsessing over little things that would happen in my day-to-day or just instant results, like I think that's something that you really need to disconnect from, especially in the beginning, myself included. I think it's been really hard as I've been starting out my YouTube journey and my building the YouTube community that we have here, to disconnect from the instant results of going viral or having so many views, comments, likes, subscribers. It's a journey, and have the vision of what it's going to be in 5 years. People underestimate the amount they can accomplish in 5-10 years and overestimate the amount they can do in a day, you could even say a year. And since I've started thinking more long term, my anxiety and my stress has dropped immensely, and I feel like I can be more creative building my vision for my future. And these habits obviously aren't going to instantly make you a billionaire. It's more about thinking like a billionaire, strategically, intentionally, and with purpose. If this video inspired you and you enjoyed the conversation, I would love if you would join the Greenhouse Club. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every single Sunday on mindset, wellness, finance, and career. And if you want to keep your momentum growing and hear more conversations like this one, then make sure to watch the next videos that I recommend in my description down below.